and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, CD, you look at the Cardinals in this matchup. Their run game has proven superior so far this season, but that could change this week because now they face the best defensive front in the NFL. It won't be easy for them, Charles, to let that ground game... Season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now, for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his third season, Jalen Hurts. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. The numbers for Sanders last week, 22 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's the option play now to the left. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Hurts going to take this himself. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper. Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free, and off he goes. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Oh, boy, hang on here. J.J. Watt appears to be injured or at least shaken up on that last play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On the draw, here's Sanders. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's kind of like clockwork right now for them.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action. Here's Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Arizona's offense takes the field, and no surprises. The man that's guiding them, the Pro Bowler in his 4th season at the wheel of this offense, Kyler Murray. First carry for James Conner, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers there for Conner in last week's game. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him and feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Cardinals in a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. Throwing now is Murray. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st down by DeAndre Hopkins, and this guy, he's looking for a rebound from uncharacteristically low numbers last season. Missed the first significant time of his career due to injury and was limited to career lows in catches and yardage. Back and fully healthy, we expect him to return to his all-pro form.
Right back to Conner here on 1st. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll fake it to Conner. Now Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. Murray now running right on the option. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all total. And the play that polished it off is the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield, creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Hurts finding Goddard there. 1st down, Philadelphia. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. The Sanders has got it complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They go play action with Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that will keep this a 4-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Throwing on first down is Murray. Green brings it in. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second in a couple. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Murray. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to try to throw on third down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. Prater's kick is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. Beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. To throw again on second down. Hurts. And that one caught downfield by Pascal. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Sanders. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts escaping the pressure right. Hurts fumbles it, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
We can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 2nd down at 4. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. His throw incomplete.
Like Sony thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
He's got Green, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again, Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Murray now on 1st down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Murray now to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game.
The pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Got his man, and oh, he coughed it up. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. Here's Andy Lee now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at the 15. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run with Sanders off the option. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On first down, Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
That's multiple times now. He's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. An option handoff given to Sanders. It'll be a gain of 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 65 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run. Here's Janovich, the fullback. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They start the drive with Connor. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Connor going to get it again on second down. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The Cardinals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
On 2nd and 12, Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here comes Dortch on the return, and he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. They start with a give to Connor. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 74 yards rushing now for Connor and a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. He'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They run behind center with Connor. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona 1st. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Marcus Epps there on the tackle. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Connor up the middle. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw, Murray. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. Prater's kick is good, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16 to 10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Hurts and the Eagles now. Down by 6. A little under 1:50 remaining. He's back to throw. Pass complete. Goddard. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Back to throw. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upset. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And out now come the Eagles. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7, past the 30 to the 32. Into the hands of Sanders. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Hurts to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. We'll come to the the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Connor. Shoves him away. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 126 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. Nope.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all.